Hi everyone, I'm Chloe, and for my leadership case study, I chose to research and learn about Oprah. There are many reasons why I chose Oprah out of everybody. For one, she's a female. For two, she's a person of color. And for three, I know she's a person that has made tremendous changes in this world. Although Oprah's not involved in like the criminal justice field, which is my major, I felt that it was necessary to learn about her and to talk about her because she has played a major part like in this world. Um, Oprah is a very successful woman and she has made a definite change in the community. She's extremely selfless and loving. She's all about bettering the lives of the people around her and just people in general. And she's super big on changing things that need major help and people that need major help. Oprah is an amazing role model because she does things for the right reason. You know, not for recognition and fame, not for the awards. She does it because she's genuinely a good person. Not only is she a good person, she's an extremely hard worker. She has made her way up from literally poverty to one of the richest women in the world. So in Oprah's life, nothing was handed to her. Unlike a lot of leaders, you know, that grow up in like the spotlight and grow up with wealth and stuff, she grew up literally from nothing and had to make her way up from the bottom of the food chain. So Oprah's leadership style is charismatic and transformational leadership. So the definition of transformational leadership approach is the process of leadership that changes and transforms people. So transformational leaders, they have like a mission and they have a vision. They know what they want and they're going after what they want. So transformational leaders, they also have the capability to inspire through communication of high standards, provide coaching and personal attention. And they're super big on problem solving, which I think a leader must be big on because obviously you're working in a team, you're working with other people. You need to know how to problem solve because, you know, problems and issues will never get solved and squashed if, you know, you don't have a good approach to it. So transformational leadership is affiliated with value ethics, standards, emotions, and long-term goals. On the other hand, charismatic leaders, they act in a certain way that have charismatic effects on their followers. So charismatic leaders are powerful role models for the beliefs and values that they want their followers to acquire. They're known to be authoritative and they have a strong yearning to influence others. And then charismatic leaders are also very confident and they have a well-built sense of their own moral values and, you know, they're set to their own values. They're not going to change for a specific person, for a specific audience. They stick to who they are and they're really authentic. So starting from a young age, Oprah had a very rough life. She was born in Mississippi and raised by her grandmother until the age of 6. And then after that, she moved in with her maid mother. Oprah's had many setbacks in her life, starting at the age of 9 when she was sexually abused. And throughout all of her setbacks, she went to become one of the most dominant media personalities of modern America. Being a transformational leader, Oprah knew what she wanted. She had a mission to influence people and inspire millions worldwide to dream big, which she did on her multi-award show, the Oprah Winfrey Show. Not only was she named one of the most influential people in 2003, but 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. Because Oprah's communication skills were so good, that allowed her to engage with people from extremely different and diverse backgrounds. Not just people that grew up poor and not just people that grew up wealthy. She knows how to talk and deal with people of all different backgrounds. Many people have been able to sympathize with Oprah because of the background she has come from and how she was able to be successful regardless of the circumstances growing up and the setbacks. Oprah's charismatic leadership is seen throughout her own network broadcast that has changed the lives of millions. During this broadcast, Oprah shares personal instances in her life, including her losses and her wins, and just things that have made her into the person that she is today. She has a very strong connection with her leaders and is very authentic, and she keeps it real. No matter what the situation, no matter if she's right or wrong, she keeps it authentic. She wants to be super transparent for her followers. She has a really good set of moral values, like I said before. Although Oprah is like a leader in the spotlight, she's not afraid to admit when she's right, when she's wrong. And that's one of the reasons why her followers feel a powerful connection with her, because she is very authentic. So Oprah has led the way for success. So Oprah has a 2.7 billion net worth, which is huge. Not only is she a great leader, but she's also a great businesswoman. So in an article, Scott Testa says her basic leadership style is unparalleled and incredibly effective. She's able to inspire her team. She's able to inspire anybody around her, her viewers, and everything. They also think that she's a great businesswoman. Oprah rose from literally nothing to a media tycoon. She gives credit to 3 things that helped her become the woman and leader that she is today. Her people, her vision, and her values. So those are 3 important things that she knew were that meant a lot to her and that she wasn't going to change. When it comes to people, Oprah definitely knows how to motivate them. She invests in top talent, researches smart mentors, and really values her customers and consistently maintains each relationship. She really genuinely cares about every relationship in her life, which is something that a lot of leaders can't say that they have done. A lot of the time, leaders are very selfish and only care about themselves and are only in it for the wrong reasons, for their personal benefit. So she also, for her followers, she lets them know that she listens to them, and she brings people on the show that are really in need, and she appreciates them, and she shows that to them by giving them gifts occasionally. Oprah's principal strengths as a leader have been creating a vision of her success, communicating that vision to people around her, and being purposeful in her execution. She had a huge dream and made sure to achieve that dream step by step, following her plan and being thorough throughout it. So in the same article, Katie Callan explained, to accomplish what Oprah has takes insatiable ambition, drive, and focus. It takes an iron stomach of stamina. So that means that Oprah's message and example of positivity to live your best life applies to her and to everybody around her. Oprah's a very positive person. She's very uplifting. She knows exactly what to say. And even when she is having a bad day, she's very transparent with people. She makes sure to let them know. She keeps it real. So in What Makes a Leader, Goldman quotes, self-awareness extends to a person's understanding of his or her values and goals. Someone who is highly self-aware knows where he or she is headed and why. So I believe that this quote is super relevant to Oprah, because she's extremely self-aware and she does not have a problem admitting her faults and mistakes. So in my opinion, a good leader should be able to acknowledge when they're in the wrong, because a lot of the times, even when they're wrong, leaders have a hard time admitting it because their pride gets in the way. So overall, Oprah has contributed to this world immensely. Although she's one of the richest and the most powerful women in the world, she loves giving back. She's in it for the right reasons. So she's donated funds for coronavirus as well as money for food donations during that time. She's targeted people that are in need of money and food and have made sure to help them. She also assisted $1 million for the Puerto Rico disaster relief. And she's just donated a lot of money throughout her career because, she knows that people are in need of it, and that, without money, you can't buy food, you can't buy shelter, you can't buy clothes. So, in my opinion, I think Oprah was a really good leader to research about. I've learned a lot from her. I've learned to be selfless. I've learned that it doesn't matter where or what you come up from. It just matters how hard you work, and that you have a set of plans, and that you stick to the plans and you work hard until you achieve what you want. So that's my TED Talk. Thank you.